Hello loyal subjects! Today I am here to bring you a book haul which is frankly a little overdue because I got a lot of books to show you guys. So let's get right into it. First, I'm just going to show you books that you've probably all seen me do in wrap-ups and whatnot, so yeah, the unexciting ones that you already know that I have and that I've read. First one being Horns by Joe Hill. I already talked about this in my October wrap-up, so you can check it out there to see more of my thoughts on it. I just thought it was a great novel and I'm super excited to see the movie whenever it decides to come out in Australia. Then I also have my Riordan haul of the months being Percy Jackson's Greek Gods and The Blood of Olympus. I also talk about both of these in my wrap-ups. If you want to check out more of my thoughts on this specifically, I actually did a review, which I will link down below. How pretty are they? They just look so great on my shelves. Alright, now we can get into the fun stuff. First thing I have here to show you is The Sunset Limited by Cormac McCarthy, a novel in dramatic form. Now this, I think it's just about two guys in a dingy hotel having a conversation. That's the whole thing. It's written kind of like a play, so it's completely dialogue, I'm pretty sure, and the reason that I got this is because my creative writing professor at university is kind of in love with Cormac McCarthy. Seriously, his hard-on for this guy is so obvious. I saw this one on the Book Depository and it was going for really cheap, so I thought I'd check it out. Just for a shout out to my professor. I hope he never sees this. Next, I have Doll Bones by Holly Black in this cute little pocket hardcover edition. I've been really wanting to read another Holly Black book for a while, ever since I finished the Curse Workers trilogy and The Coldest Girl in Coldtown earlier this year, and this seemed like a good place to go. It's about these three kids who played with this doll, and she's made of the bones of like a dead girl. How freaking creepy is that? And they're going on an adventure to return the doll to the grave of the girl, I'm pretty sure. It sounds really creepy. It just says on the back, "My name is Eleanor Kirchner. You can call me the Queen. I died in 1895. Now it's time to play." Ominous. Very ominous. Next, I have Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. I pre-ordered this so that I would be ready for it when it came out. Still haven't read it, but at least now I have it. I will get round to this eventually. Pretty though. Pretty cover. Next I have another long-awaited book for this year, and that is My True Love Gave to Me, 12 Winter Romances by a bunch of awesome authors. I have it in the super pretty UK edition with the pink edges and the little ribbon bookmark. Haven't started this yet. I'm probably going to read this in December with a bunch of other Christmas books to get me feeling festive. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I just can tell it's gonna be cute and wonderful, and it's got some really big names on here, so I doubt this is going to be anything but spectacular. Next, I rebought a book that I already own. You may already know this, but Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas just got republished in the new hardcover edition, and so I was pretty pumped to get that, because I haven't read Throne of Glass yet, so it would be cool if I got to read it in its cool new hardcover edition. So I ordered it, and it came as this. No dust jacket, library book edition. Not that this isn't fine and all, but it's too short. It does not match the rest. Now I'm gonna have to buy it for a third time. Oh my god. Frustration. I also recently rebought another book, and that is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe in a hardcover edition, just because I got my sister to read this book and she loved it and she really wanted a copy, so I gave her my paperback book because I was gonna buy this eventually anyway, so then seemed like as good a time as any. Continuing the theme of Benjamin Hilary science, I then got Last Night I Sang to the Monster, which I had to get off a marketplace seller on Barnes & Noble as an old library book. I didn't know that at the time, probably should have read the description a little clearer, but I'm actually fine with it. If you ask me, I think it gives it character, being an old library book. Because you cannot find this thing in a physical copy anywhere that isn't used. This story, I think it follows this boy named Zach who wakes up one day in a rehab and he has no idea how he got there. I think it's got to do with drugs and mental health, and it's written by Benjamin Hilary Cyan, so I'm sure it's gonna be great. Really need to pick up more of his books, so this one. Next thing I got is The Hogwarts Library by J.K. Rowling. These are 3 companion novels to the Harry Potter series. I'm sure you guys all already know about them, but they are The Tales of Beedle the Bard, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is going to be exciting because of the movies, oh my god, and Quidditch Through the Ages. I really like the way they look. The 3 little hardcovers, but I'm happy because I actually found these pretty cheap at a Big W. Seriously guys, if you have a Big W anywhere near you, you should seriously consider checking out the books because they by far have the best selection of books out of any of the department stores, and they're cheap too, so that's fun. This next book I didn't plan on getting, but I saw it in the store for $10 and I just couldn't pass it by, and that is Spartacus the Gladiator by Ben Kane. If you don't know this about me, I am a massive fan of the Spartacus TV show. It's seriously one of the best shows I've ever seen. It's amazing. I feel like reading Spartacus would be an entirely different experience than watching it because you don't have the special effects to rely on, and I'm curious to see another person's take on the historical characters within it. If you don't know the story of Spartacus, he's basically a Thracian warrior who gets taken into slavery by the Romans, where he's put as a gladiator. He then starts a revolution amongst his fellow gladiators and then gets other people to join his cause to fight back against the Romans, and it's pretty bitchin'. That's all I can say. And now, the last book I have to show you is extremely exciting, and that is The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Rees Brennan and Maureen Johnson. Oh my god, look at Godfrey Gow's face. Isn't he the most gorgeous human being you have ever seen in your life? If you don't know, Cassandra Clare for about a year has been publishing short stories revolving around the life of one Magnus Bane in ebook format. This is the compilation of all of those short stories in one book. There were 10, and there's also an exclusive bonus story in this book. Not gonna lie, thought it would be a Malik wedding. It's not, but I'm not disappointed. I've already read a few of them, and it's hilarious. Hilarious! I can't put it down. It's just the best thing I've ever read. It's really great to have some of this Shadowhunter world back in my life while we all await the first book of The Dark Artificers, which is not going to come out for a while. So I'm glad I've got this to tide me over until then. Also, a little bonus thing, I've kind of been slowly collecting DVDs of my favourite book to movie adaptations. I have now got the first 6 Harry Potter DVDs, and I've been watching these as I go along reading the books, and it's a really great experience. A+, 5 out of 5, would recommend. And I also recently got The Fault in Our Stars on Blu-ray. It's so pretty. Look at that cover. Is that just not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? Also, How to Train Your Dragon 2 comes out on DVD today. So you can best believe I'm going there as soon as I finish filming this. Okay, that is all of the things that I have to show you. Oh my god. Looking at them all spread out, it's a lot. I need to control myself. Let's go for the stack. Okay, Greek gods on the bottom. Bane Chronicles, Spartacus, Hogwarts Library. Okay, Blood of Olympus, Throne of Glass. Oh my god, this is so heavy. This weighs so much. I'm genuinely afraid I'm gonna drop these DVDs. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whew, that is all I have for you guys today. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Oh my god, I'm so tired.